What's up, Ruthless Nation? Here it is, Wednesday night. You know what that means? It's GT3 Series action here on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. And tonight it is round one of the playoffs here from Suzuka Circuit in Japan. And as always, we've got Monkey here in the booth with us.
Hey, Stu.
What's happening, my man? All right, so another racetrack that could have some potential weather. So what do you think we're looking at here through these 25 laps at Suzuka?
It's going to be an exciting race. This is a tough track. A lot of high-speed turns, a lot of tight turns. It's a very difficult section of curves. I don't even know how many there are, 5 or 6 in a row. And this is all on a dry track. With this cloudy day, if we get some rain, this is going to prove to be probably one of the most difficult races of the season. So a great way to start off the first round of the playoffs.
There you have it. So we'll get this playoff race underway. Get that replay going. Pause it and revamp it here. Get all of our statistics on the screen. Get back up here to our pole sitter, West Higgins ORV Pole Award winner today, T-Dubs. He'll be followed by Monkey, though, to start this one off in the 6 Porsche, followed by Snowman there in the 5 McLaren. TKO Chaos starting up in the top 5 tonight. Hollywood making another start, followed by Stu. And then rounding up our field tonight, making his first start, is Rico 57 RRS.
Happy to see Rico joining the field.
Looks like we're off here from Suzuka, 25 laps. Weather could be in the forecast. Snowman's off the track early through turn number 1.
That's unfortunate.
But he does survive around Rico there, and he'll be looking to battle back up from 6th position. Hollywood and Stu here rather close. Got some similar looking cars here. Different makes and models, though.
We see Snowman go off the track, not see him happen often, but at Spa, he recovers really well from those. He goes off the track, drives through the sand, right back on.
Looks like Stu gets around Hollywood there. Jump back up to the front, see how our top three's doing. They're pretty spaced out, looking good. Tricky part of the track here. BMW gets off into the dirt, gets the tires dirty, throws her in reverse, backs her into the wall. Everybody misses them. Everything's all good.
That's one of those high-speed turns. There's quite a few of those.
All right, T-Dub's in control early as he gets around about halfway through lap number 1 now. Monkey very much there in 2nd place, followed by TKO Chaos, who's having a good day there early on in the Renault. He finds himself in the top 3.
He does. Good showing by Chaos so far. He's sticking right to Monkey.
Hollywood has got himself in 4th, but Snowman's still trying to get back up there. He's in 5th now. Rico is still ahead of Stu there off his spin just about a half a lap ago. T-Dubs comes around the last turn and takes the first lap at a 2 flat. So the next lap will count towards fastest lap times of the race.
Shouldn't be a surprise who comes home with that. Seems to be a theme.
Shouldn't be. He's nearly 2 seconds better than the 2 guys behind him on the outlap.
Looks like Snowman has made his way back up to 4th pretty quick.
He sure has. He got around Hollywood, who now has a half-second penalty there behind Snowman.
Oh,
Rico in the chat here this evening. No tuning here in this series. It's bare bones. BOP.
Yep, Hollywood's actually hanging on to Snowman pretty good. So too bad he has a half-second penalty hanging over his car.
Yeah, really, though. He comes out of this very tricky high-speed turn. Can lose a lot of speed through there, but he attacks it very well. He's right there with the McLaren.
That section of those right-handers that they're going through right now, those are 2 big turns where you commit to make your turn, and you can't really change your mind once you're going in. You decide to go in at whatever speed, and you're sticking with it.
Oh, no. BMW's off into the dirt again through that same spot.
Exactly
Smitty's
like
in
that.
the chat.
Oh, excellent.
So that hard right-hand turn there coming up to the hairpin for the 24 is just not happening. Not looking too good there with that NASA scheme on this evening. T-Dubs though in the
T-dubs.
Yoda. Yep.
Yeah. Same thing. Starting to get a little separation.
Yeah, he has put a little bit of a gap here between the second and Monkey, but Monkey still has Chaos right there. T-Dubs joins the chat with us. Appreciate you joining there. See everybody attack this last chicane.
I always thought that was somebody different.
Nope, that's T-Dubs.
Yeah, you told me that before.
Hey, yo, Rico's got a for sale sign on the back of his car. Race 1. 1-800 Haas.
That was fast.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, everybody. That shit killed me. That is funny.
If you want to buy the freaky fast Mercedes, call that number.
That's right. The Ford Rico is for sale. Oh, God, that was funny.
So it's starting to, well, about to say it was starting to cloud up out here, but now it just brightened up.
It is a little foggy out there, I'd say. What else is foggy is second and third, because Snowman, he has moved back up to him.
Yep, Snowman, he is fast.
Yeah, you know, he's, as you had mentioned, he got off the track at Spa a couple times. He's real good about getting back onto the track, and looks like he's been good at staying there since he finally got it back together.
It's really quite impressive. If I ever go off the track, my car spins around backwards, probably goes all the way to the inside wall, which is 100 feet off the track, and Snowman goes off the track, collects it, and gets right back on.
Well, it looks like we have some flashing lights starting on the back of the Porsche. I'm not sure if the rain has started yet. Not seeing any windshield wipers active. Oh, there it goes. There's the rain.
There we go.
That Porsche, that light started flashing before the rain really hit, so could be a telltale indicator for somebody behind that Porsche in a future race. Those guys start to hit pit road now. They don't want to mess with this wet conditions. They learn, some of them at Spa, that is not what they want.
This track is not easy to have grip on dry conditions. Let's see who's stuck out here on the racing softs. We got Stu almost making it to the pits. He should be okay. Rico coming in. Rico's having a little bit of trouble. He's got it collected. Looks like everybody's making
down
it.
Pit road. Oh, he didn't go.
Oh no.
He did not go. Oh, he's going to learn like I did when I missed.
Oh no. The grip is so bad with these cars when you're on racing hards. Actually, that's a little better for him. Well, maybe not.
Nope, he did get off the track there.
Yep. Racing hards are a little better, but I wouldn't want to be in his car.
You can see just no turn.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we'll leave Rico be.
It's like T-Dubs went to the full wets, Monkey went to full wets, Snowman intermediates, everybody else on intermediates except for Rico's story.
Yeah, that was interesting to see. Oh, Hollywood's around back here.
Yeah, Hollywood comes over from our NASCAR circuit, one of the stars in NASCAR. Probably doesn't have a whole lot of rain driving experience. Those guys pack it up.
That's true. Snowman on the intermediate tire going against the wet tire of Monkey here. And we'll see how this battle shapes up, because Snowman, you know, he's been battling back up through here, and he had to do this off a pit stop. So that's how he has got back into this thing. Ooh, bumping up on Monkey goes Snowman through that turn. A little bit of contact there. Might have helped the 6 through that turn.
Yeah, looks like Snowman wants around. He should probably try to pass.
Get on board here to look at all this wet weather happening. Oh, Monkey's way off the track, off to the right side. Snowman's going to be coming in here hot. He gets off onto the grass. Didn't get the braking that he wanted, so it might have helped Monkey there through this chicane. Oh, he gets back into Monkey again. Monkey's loose. Snowman's loose. But they survive. We have to keep up with this battle because Chaos is just sitting there hoping that something happens between the both of them. He can just sneak right in there into second. Monkey with a little bit of a gap here over second place of Snowman right now. This track looks like the rain has dissipated already. Just a very heavy wet racing surface right now.
That was a fast rainfall. Fast and heavy.
Fast, yes. Heavy indeed.
Describes my perfect girl.
Rico still out here on the hard tires, but he's coming out of that last turn. And I think I saw him mention no rain tires for that Mercedes, so he's just going to have to do it on that.
You know, Snowman and Monkey got into each other through the turns and got off track. Chaos moved up to second.
We need a replay on that?
We might want to check that out.
Let's go back 20 seconds. Oh, Snowman, we'll go back 30 seconds. Yeah. So we got Monkey and Snowman here battling through the uphill S's. Monkey, oh yeah, Snowman comes up there, touches Monkey in the rear, gets him around off the track. Now Monkey, he survives that high-speed turn there, so now Snowman, he'll drop back to fourth. Now you got Chaos, as he had hoped. Those two cars would have something happen there. That replay brought to you by West Higgins ORV.
Excellent sponsor, by the way.
Superb. Chaos now up to second. He's got Monkey trying to figure out things, trying to get back up to second. He's held that for most of this race. And Snowman again finds himself off the track and has to battle back up through these guys. Looks like Stu has found his way around Hollywood finally. Moves up to fifth. Hollywood not far in tow there in that Supra though. And unfortunately our man back here in the freaky fast Mercedes just doesn't have the rain tire. So that's the word from the team.
That's what it looks like. Makes sense. Lucky for him it was some short rain. He's probably still suffering out there a little bit.
But if we keep an eye out on our leader, man, he has that gap. But he is on those the wet racing tire. Maybe not something he wanted to do here, considering the rain wasn't that long.
I would say probably not, and Monkey's in the same situation. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out with the pit stops. It's a 25-lap race. I think ideally you'd want to go 8 laps and 9 laps would be what you wanted to do. And when did they pit? Around lap 4. So now everybody's thrown off their pit strategy and they've got tires on they don't want to be racing on.
Oh, he's going into the pits again. He's been taking that odd pit road entry. Sorry to cut you off there.
I didn't know there was an odd pit road entry.
He is all the way up against that wall trying to figure it out. Chaos goes through the S's this time. Monkey has now been caught back by Snowman. I wonder if the tire difference there. Oh, Monkey gets off into the dirt here. That'll move him back to fourth. Not going to be detrimental to his whole overall run, but just enough to give up third place.
Yeah, it's tough. All those guys are struggling now. This track's drying out. And those rain tires are slippery on the dry.
My eyes are on the Renault. Let's see if he's able to do something, because he does have T-Dubs still in eye shot. T-Dubs has a lead, but he's not mistake-free lead. Mistake, he could lose this lead very easily.
Yeah, Chaos is right there. Snowman's right there.
Yeah, I think Snowman. Oh, he's off the track again. But he's got the intermediates on, so it won't be too bad. Oh, she almost does it again there.
Snowman must not know what to do with himself. He doesn't have anybody battling with him right now. It's a rare circumstance for him. Doesn't have Cork battling. Craig's not battling. Monkey's not blocking him.
Looking at the moisture meter here, it looks like we could see some guys go in and try to get on these softs. Yep, there goes T-Dubs. He's going to try to get off those wets as soon as possible. Snowman as well will pit, so it'll put TKO Chaos to the lead.
See those guys pitting now. That leaves them with 20 laps to go.
That's right. Oh no, Chaos is off the track here. Coming into our first turns. Let's see if he's able to hang on to it through here. Monkey also stayed out. Stu stays out.
Yeah, tough choice. Either come in and get better tires and start running faster laps. Oh,
Chaos way off the track there.
wow.
Can Monkey gain first out of this? He will. Chaos lets him around. Now let's look back here at Stu. He's going to have T-Dubs right on his bumper through these S's. And this is for position. So let's see how the BMW chooses to keep that Supra behind him. He is being very defensive to the inside, trying to slow down T-Dubs any bit that he can.
Hope that BMW gets wide.
It is wide through here. T-Dubs is looking for every ounce of space to get around, and he finally does it on the exit of the S's. So Stu able to hold up what has been our race favorite so far through a significant section of this course.
Excellent driving by Stu and T-Dubs. Neither one of them made contact. Clean pass.
Snowman is all the way back to 5th off of his pit stop.
Those guys will be flying on the racing soft tires, though. So I'd say the people still on wets are going to try to make it through a full fuel run on these. That's going to be at least 8 laps. They'd prefer 9. So we'll see who can make it. Monkey's wet tires are not looking good. Snowman just got around Stu on a straight section of track.
Yeah, we've seen that coming out of that
Yeah.
lefty.
Nothing to do for Stu there. Can't defend against the racing soft tire.
Be interesting to see. TKO Chaos is going to go down pit road. Monkey bypasses pit road. He's on that heavy wet. You can see him. He's getting over there into that wet racing surface, trying to cool down those tires. And we had mentioned maybe these guys that stayed out here are just going to try to run this full fuel run on those tires.
That would be ideal. Those wet tires are not looking good. Who else is out here? Stu's on intermediates. Those tires have a couple laps left in them. Stu has a lot of fuel. Driving in his space shuttle car.
That's right. And Rico, out here, he's done this whole thing on the hard tire, and he finds himself in 6th place over Hollywood right now.
Has Rico pitted yet at all? Probably not.
I don't think he has.
I don't think so either.
All right, so Monkey is still out there on those wets. The left rear is starting to get worn. Maybe he comes in this lap. Who knows? Got a lot of fuel there left in that Porsche. But the guy who had already pit there, Monkey's around. Going into our hard hairpin turn. And he is in the wall. He's going to have to reset back out on the track. That's going to allow him to go all the way back to 3rd. So now our 2 pitted cars have gotten back up to the front before our unpitted cars were able to do so. Unfortunate there for the 6th.
That's a rough lesson for everybody who didn't pit, like T-Dubs and Snowman. They're already back up to where they were. What's their fuel like? And they have nice full tanks of fuel or close to it.
Well, it looks like the Porsche's going to have to go in with the way that tire is looking on the left rear. Stu, on the other hand, it's his left front that has been burning off a little more.
That's interesting.
Our two pitted cars are already out here. They got full of fuel and soft tires about as soon as the track was ready. Hollywood, he went in there. You know, a lot of guys may argue that he went in when the track was prime for the racing softs, but he came out and had a hard time staying on the track. But T-Dub Snowman, on the other hand, they waited an extra lap, let the track get a little more dry, and now they're in first and second. Monkey goes down pit road, and Stu continues out there on the intermediate tire. You can see he's all the way against the wall, trying to get all the water he can on those tires.
The Monkey barely made it to the end of one fuel run, so it's 8. He's still going to have to try to squeeze 9 out of 1. Stu's looking like he's going to get a 9-lap run right here. But that left front is looking a little suspicious.
See how long that the BMW can keep it out there. Running third right now. Chaos is in fourth. He is out there on the racing softs now. Thanks everybody tuning in. It's Ruthless GT3 Series action here from Suzuka. It's the playoffs, round number 1 of 3. And right now it is T-Dubs, after the rain, taking the lead back from Monkey off a spin. First and second are very much in control of this race for now.
We've got everybody except T-Dubs and Snowman are on a different pit strategy, I think. Pit cycle. I don't know what their strategy is.
See, Monkey finally got back out there on the course, finished his out lap. Now he's on his second lap, or his out lap, sorry. I meant in lap.
Yep. Got the tires he wants, full tank of fuel. Let's see what can happen from here. Stu is our last holdout. Yeah. I just checked in on that. Almost all of his tires are gone. His best one is the right rear.
Very little there. You imagine he would have to take this thing down pit road this time.
I bet Stu's got his hands full inside that car.
Not too fast through the chicanes here. Maybe a little extra cautious with that bald tire. But he will make it to pit road this time.
Ah, good.
T-Dub's going through our S. Our S is up the hill. And he's looking good. He's got a little bit of a gap here working against Snowman. But Snowman, you know, we've seen him. He's been off track a couple times, but maybe one of the fastest cars of the race, considering how many times he's, you know, no mistakes up here for T-Dubs really, and a couple mistakes for Snowman, and he's still this close. It's a good race there out of that McLaren.
Really is. Oh, Stu's the only one that made it a full 9 laps on that? Oh, Rico. So Stu needs one more pit stop to finish this race. Everybody on the track right now. Well, Monkey might only need one more. Kind of watching T-Dubs go around here. Looks like T-Dubs is in some fuel saving mode. He might be trying to stretch one out. Snowman is on go mode. I don't see the fastest lap in my display. Stu, oh yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, we got the fastest lap for a 1:59.020 for T-Dubs on the race. Snowman's is a 2 flat. He ran that last lap. T-Dubs is nearly a second faster. Over a second faster, 1.2 seconds faster than Snowman on his fastest lap, which he ran on lap 2.
I just went down through the field. Almost everybody's fastest lap was on lap 2.
Yeah, it seems to be the case. Must be some real issues here with the BMW before and after the rain, because those lap times are tough.
Well, those were with intermediate tires. So those are going to be slow on the dry and the wet. That's probably about, look at Monkey's lap times. Those are on wet tires. Those are worse. 227, 237.
Yeah, that wet tire was not the move. It seemed like T-Dubs may have went in a little earlier than he wanted to, possibly on that. Top three, T-Dubs, Snowman, and TKO Chaos. Chaos has got himself a nice little gap between him and fourth place. Fourth place has a nice gap back to fifth. And Stu's trying to chase down Hollywood, who has a half-second penalty right now over top of him.
He does. I believe this is the only driver we've seen with a penalty. A couple of them, no?
I think he's got both penalties.
I think so. And he's currently running his fastest lap. That'll be getting taken away. Maybe that's why he's running his fastest lap.
Okay, Monkey's trying to get things done up there in fourth, but Chaos, he's been very solid all day. We've seen him even lead in this race. So, he's just trying to keep it between the mayonnaise here and on the charcoal and trying to get something good out of this race.
Hollywood just added to his misfortune.
Oh, we have a replay here for the hairpin. We'll go back 10 seconds, 20 seconds.
Yeah.
West Higgins ORV replay number 2 of the day is for Hollywood. As Monkey finds an issue in the hairpin. Yeah, he just gets her real slick. Tries to keep her out of the grass. Ain't able to do so, though. And something must have happened to Stu because he did not catch up to Hollywood as we had figured might happen.
Maybe Stu's still warming up those tires, and the track's just now drying out. There was still some moisture on it last lap. I bet those rumble strips are still wet. Here we go, Hollywood coming up to the penalty markers here, going 138 all the way down to about 118. Oh, Stu's not far behind.
Monkey, if you don't care, maybe look in the chat. See, I seen somebody say something, and I couldn't read it all.
Yeah, let me check that out. Looks like we have Tyler C in here, one of our dedicated viewers. It's a choice of pit early and get on the better tire, but have to fuel save more or run out of the inters and be able to run hard or softs. Is the time loss on dead intermediates more than fuel saving? Apparently not, because T-Dubs pitted, changed his tires, drove his way back up to first place. So that seemed to have been the good move there. And Snowman did the same exact thing. And they were past everybody before everyone even pitted, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They went in and got tires, drove their way back up.
They came out behind the guys who had not pitted, but they eventually got back up to them before they did.
Yeah. I think we see who our leaders are. Definitely T-Dubs, Snowman, pitted early, got on the fast tires, drove their way back up, have a commanding lead right now. And even with the pit cycle differences, I think they're still sitting in good shape.
I just want to give it to Rico, man. He went through that. He went through that whole rain session with the hard tire on, and he's still out here. So good on him. Maybe he's not totally for sale. 1-800 Haas.
He's still going.
Shit.
This is his first race here too.
Yeah, that's right. First start here in the GT7 series over on Ruthless.
Rico's another regular out of NASCAR, trying his luck over here, the Group 3 cars.
Top three have been pretty consistent since our last pit stop. No, he says it's definitely for sale.
Let's see where's Chaos. Monkey's on his fast lap of the race right now.
Got a Hollywood pit going on at the moment as well.
Monkey has Chaos in his visual.
That's right. You can see them off the rear of Chaos there as they go into the hairpin here at Suzuka.
Yep. We're at lap 13, so it's the midway point. Hollywood's in. I wonder Hollywood's in early. Wonder what made Hollywood come down now. Did he have worn out tires? He probably did.
There's a good possibility of what was going on there. He only takes 77 on the fuel, and he is back out there.
Well, Stu took over for Hollywood, picked up the 5.5 second penalty for him. That's true friend.
Yep.
Well, Hollywood's in the pits. Stu's keeping it going.
Right. Says we seen Tyler mention in the chat there, maybe Hollywood and the BMW won't have to save as much as these other guys up front. As you had mentioned way earlier in this run, you've seen T-Dubs really saving the fuel. He was quarter shifting. We saw it right there in fourth gear even for T-Dubs. So he's still very much in save mode here. He's got plenty of tire, it seems like, though.
Plenty of tire and a good amount of fuel, too. Do you remember when he pitted?
Yeah, he pitted on lap 7. So it'll be 7 laps complete this time on this run.
Yeah, so I think at that time we figured he needed to make a 10-lap run and another 10-lap run. And Monkey does need to fuel save a little because he still needs to make a 9-lap run. Stu is in the best position for fuel. Stu can just go all out for the rest of the race. And Rico. And I don't remember Chaos. Chaos is on a different pitch. I don't remember when Chaos. Oh, Chaos pitted before Monkey.
Yeah, I don't see it on his thing here. He could have pitted lap 3 or 4, because I don't see it on his last 10. Well, he had to pit. He's got some really good tires on that thing. That's really interesting there out of the Renault.
Well, on the times, it looks like he pitted laps 7 and 8.
Yep, that's right. It just ain't on there. I didn't pay attention to that part. So,
yeah, usually they're red, but for some of them they're not.
Yeah, or they'll have a little P next to where they actually went in. Like, oh, it was on there for Snowman and them just a few seconds ago. I was looking at it. It's not on there now. All right, see, there's the gap between first and second. T-Dub's continuing to separate himself here. Let's keep an eye on Snowman. Let's see. That's the gap there.
Okay, look at the fuel difference between first and second.
Yeah, that's right. You know, he's going to have to go in this time. Oh, Snowman's way off the track, heavy into the wall. Oh, no, that might be significant damage there. He ain't even moving inside that vehicle.
Yep. That was a hard hit.
I'm going to need the AMR safety crew over there. I think his knot might be done.
I hope he's okay.
Oh, it is. He's out. Too much damage there on that crash for the Snowman, and he will be out of this race from Suzuka. And you know what that means? That moves Chaos up to second place. And the man has been trying his best, been working his Alpine off trying to get a good finish here today.
Yes. Got news for him, though. He's got company.
He does have company, and it's in the form of a number 6 Porsche. And he is here in a very tight part of the racetrack, a hairpin turn, which could be rather tricky. Oh, he gets slick out of there, but both guys survive. The battle is for second place. 4th, 5th, and 6th, they're all separated pretty good. Looks like, not sure who that is in front of Stu. Might be where he finally got lapped. But this battle for third, look at it. Or, I mean, second, sorry.
Stu couldn't have been lapped, could he?
Someone, got off the track there. No, that's Rico. They're racing with Stu.
Oh, there we go, yeah. Rain Tire Rico, that's his new name. Or No Rain Tire Rico.
Yeah, no Rain Tire Rico. I mean, I do applaud the man for staying out there on them hards. Like you said, it was a little easier than the softs. But, you know, and he's still out here. The man's still racing.
Yeah. I'm surprised he's only a lap down. We all got caught at Spa on the rain tires. That was miserable.
Yeah.
Couldn't even barely drive.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't, if you came up on a curve, I mean, you should have let out of the gas 10 minutes ago. Because you could not make the turn.
2 and 3, heating up.
Yeah, it is heating up here. Oh, off the dirt, into the grass goes Chaos. Even Monkey gets off into the dirt. So this battle is going to have to just continue as it was. But Monkey becomes victorious off the mistake. And that is not a caution-causing contact.
It was close, but they both kept going.
That is a very hard part of the course to pass and get side by side. We had mentioned earlier with Stu on the intermediate tire, with T-Dubs coming up on the soft tire, who goes down pit road this time. He was not able to pass Stu through there, and it really slowed him up a little bit trying to get out on that outlap. And then you saw the contact between these two trying to get through there clean. So, yeah, you don't want to be side by side through the uphill S's.
No. Looks like Chaos is going to have to come in for fuel and tires. He's not in desperate need of tires, but while he's in there, he's not going to make it to the next fuel stop before he needs tires. Monkey is sitting good in fuel and tires right now with 9 laps to go.
Got to be 9 to go here. We'll see how these guys are able to get up to the Supra. They're not going to be there by the time he exits, so he'll come out with the lead again. That's how much gap this guy has created here for himself. So he'll come off pit road already, and you can see he has the whole front straightaway as a gap back to Monkey, who still yet needs to make another pit stop to get through this here at Suzuka.
He does.
Chaos does go down pit road this time.
So T-Dubs has 9 laps to go.
Ooh, Hollywood, heavy into the wall and around.
Oh, good catch. Where is that?
That is in that turn that bit Stu all night.
Oh.
So he gets her back going.
Chaos made his way into the pits. Something else must have happened.
Now, Chaos is just making his scheduled pit stop here. He should be able to make it to the end now as well as T-Dubs.
Man, I thought he would have been in there by now. Maybe not. Monkey's still working through the S's.
Stu comes around, will take over third place while Chaos continues the refuel.
You better put that thing all the way to 100. Looks like he's going to.
He did. Alright, there's the gap between first and second for the moment, but if you look back to Chaos, who would probably be about third or second once Monkey makes his pit stop, that's about the more realistic gap that we're looking at between first right there and fourth right here. Pretty good spread there between those two drivers. It's going to be interesting to see what the Porsche can do off the pit stop, see how close that Renault gets back around there of Chaos.
Yeah, I got Stu coming up here too. He does not need to pit yet. But he could, if he wanted to.
Yeah, might see one more lap out of the BMW. Not sure. Alright, and as we wait for all this, we'll go through the weekly paint scheme breakdown here. You see, we got our man in first. He's running that Monster Energy 45 once again. He picks one and keeps it. I think we might have saw him run a plane scheme one night or something. Might have been his all-star ride. Not quite sure. Monkey, who is in pit road, he's driving that Ruthless Racing Brad K inspired Kohler car, but Ruthless Racing.
That's right. That paint scheme's a little beat up today.
It has got a little bit of here and there on it, but nonetheless still looks really good. You can see at Ruthless Racing on YouTube, Discord, X, and Facebook.
That's right.
Let's see, aerospace technology for your car, the NASA scheme. And that is the Space Shuttle Atlantis on the side, for anybody who wonders which one.
Space Shuttle and a meteor. Or a comet.
A shooting star if you want.
Oh.
Monkey, Stu gets around Monkey off the pit stop here. Let's see how this works out. Stu has been able to hold him up through here before. Let's see what Monkey's got there on that fresh tire.
Yeah. Two finely German engineered cars going at it. This happens a lot,
Yeah,
These two.
These two seem to get together sometimes. That Porsche needs to put
Literally.
yellow lights back on. I don't care what color you got going on.
What happened to them?
I don't know, they ain't there.
Maybe they got knocked off in one of his accidents.
Oh, Monkey's looking to the inside, not going to be able to get it. Oh, yeah, he does get it. Gets it on the exit. Gets around Stu, takes over second.
It's hard to defend against fresh tires.
Especially when you're going to see the BMW pitting this time.
Where's Chaos in all of this? Chaos is... Oh, Chaos has Hollywood in tow.
Half-second penalty on Hollywood. Well, full second now. Jesus, man.
That guy cannot follow the rules.
No, and he's on his best lap, too, which is just terrible.
I think that's why he's probably cutting corners.
No, he's around in the hairpin again. Poor Hollywood. T-Dubs is going to have to... miss him. Gets around him.
Oh.
This Monkey wasn't even close enough to be a part of that there in second.
Good driving by T-Dubs.
Yeah, he went around that turn, and there he was. Looks like the BMW is out of fuel, but just right at pit lane.
T-Dubs is like more than half the track ahead of everybody.
Yeah, he has put it out there for sure.
That's crazy.
There's half the lap. Go at it. Stu makes it down pit road.
Oh. Zero fuel in the tank.
Yeah, ran out there in the chicane, coming to the chicane.
That's not too bad. Able to coast in from there. Looks like T-Dubs driving fast and making all the right decisions in this race. Snowman the same. Unfortunately, Snowman's car gave up on him.
Yeah, after heavy contact with the wall, it just would not continue. Hollywood's back down pit road again, so that will be his last stop. I think that makes him an extra stop on the day.
It does. Hollywood will pick it up. Start getting these race strategies down.
Well, we had a quick flash of rain, lasted about 2 laps, and then that was all she wrote for the rain. Still got 5 or 6 laps left here from Suzuka. Anything can happen. You know, the rain was really quick earlier. There's plenty of time for it to be just as quick.
That's true. That rain came in really fast, rained really fast, left really fast.
And dried really fast.
It did. It chewed up those wet tires in just a couple laps.
Somewhere.
That's why You never really want to use those heavy wets. I don't know what made T-Dubs and Monkey both decide to go with them. The rain did look like it was going to be severe, but it was not.
That's right. And so, I don't know if something happened to Chaos here, but he did pit the lap before Monkey, and Monkey has over the whole front straightaway of a lead over TKO Chaos right now. And then you look at Chaos back to Stu, he has just as big a lead over him. And then Stu back to Hollywood, that's a pretty good gap. And then Rico, he's about a lap or two maybe down here. At least a lap, I would imagine, having to endure all that rain on the hard tire.
It could be. Looking at Chaos lap time, something did happen.
It's 5 to go.
Oh yeah, his pit lap was 17, so it looks like something happened on 18 and 19 both. Nothing major, but something.
See Monkey's last lap there was a 2:01. Not his fastest of the day, but one of his faster laps here in his last 10.
Yeah. Got good tires, dry track. I think the last time everybody switched over to fresh tires, the track was still a little wet. So, Rico may have to go in once more. Hard to say. That Mercedes is loud. You can hear it echoing all across the stadium or the track.
Yeah, imagine if we'd had Stag in here as well. And
Yeah, where is
Subaru,
Stag?
He wasn't able to make it tonight, unfortunately. All right, first, second, third, fourth. It looks all locked up at this point. Rico there had a little issue as T-Dubs goes around him.
There is no one battling for position.
Yeah, this last pit stop really separated the pack.
This is the most spread out I've seen the field.
Yeah, for sure. Our two cars that you see close together is just Rico in last and our leader of T-Dubs, who goes around, and we'll make it 4 to go here from Suzuka in the first round of the playoffs. And speaking of those playoffs, what's our point standings looking at before this race ends?
The point standings right now at this exact second?
Yes, or, before this race ends. How did we start the playoffs?
We started with T-Dubs in first, Snowman was in second, Cork was in third, Monkey was in fourth, Stu was in fifth, and I think Staggering was in sixth, Chaos in seventh, or maybe I have those two mixed around. That's how we looked before. Oh, yeah, I could have just looked at them. T-Dubs, Snowman, Monkey, Cork, Stu, Chaos, Staggering, Hollywood. The people we have out there. That's our standings.
And that's how they're looking.
Except Snowman and Cork. Neither one of those two are here. Or Staggering. Well,
Ooh,
Snowman was here.
Rico found some tire barrier.
That car.
Yeah.
So loud. Sounds like he has two engines in there.
Might be front and rear.
It could be.
Alright, T-Dubs is just trying to survive at this point. He knows he's got the fuel, he's got the tire. He knows there's 3 to go here at Suzuka.
And nighttime is falling on us.
That's right, it is starting to get a little dark. Oh, Hollywood's around in that turn again, and Monkey has to avoid him. Oh, he's really
That section
around
of
this
track
one.
has not been kind to Hollywood. Or Stu. Or Stu at the beginning. Stu's got it figured out now.
T-Dubs all the way back to Monkey. That's crazy. Then Monkey back to Chaos. That's crazy. And then Chaos to Stu is crazy. And I don't know where the hell Hollywood is.
Hollywood's almost back up with T-Dubs. Just not in a good way.
Oh,
wait,
no.
no.
Rico again off there. Got her grabbing some dirt.
The good news for everybody is next week's track is not nearly as difficult as this one. The opportunity to go off the track here is very high. Stu was working his way around Rico.
Oh no, BMW's off into some dirt there. Twice. Oh no. The same corner. Jinx.
Stu saves it. Little congratulations with himself and then goes off again.
Just had to make sure that the car was saved.
Probably a result of some dirty tires, I imagine.
Maybe didn't have the line he wanted there, trying to get around the Mercedes. But T-Dubs
That could be.
brings us around again. Brings us to 2 to go this time. Here from Suzuka. Starting off the playoffs, much how he done in the regular season.
Did we finish going through all the paint schemes? I don't remember going through Chaos and his Alpine.
Hey, we may not have. Catch it here. The Alpine BWT scheme he's got going on. It's the F1 livery that they'd be running over there in the Williams, I believe.
Yep, that's a good sounding car too.
It's a good sounding car. It's a nice looking paint scheme.
Yes, sir.
Alright, we hit on Stu's Hollywood. He's been running this Red Bull Hollywood inspired.
Looks like a Hollywood Video paint scheme. What is that? Hollywood Video Red Bull?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember Hollywood Video, or is that before your times too?
That is before me.
Do you remember Blockbuster Video?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
They were around at the same time.
Must not have had any of those.
Must
then,
not have.
Rico, he's running the Jimmy John scheme there. Kevin Harvick inspired scheme.
Freaky fast. Yep, you could get a long sub in the front of that car.
That is a lot of car.
I don't know about you, but if I show up to some kind of an event and they've got the big submarine sitting there on the table, I'm a pretty happy guy. It seems like you have an endless supply of sandwiches.
You know, it's just like every part of the table is a sandwich.
Yep. Nobody's monitoring your sandwich intake. You can just go to town.
All right, so T-Dubs tackles the chicane for the final time on the next to last lap. And here it is. He'll cross the line, and it's 1 to go. Presented by Skew Car here from Suzuka. The lights are flashing on the Super. He knows he's got this thing in the bag. Oh, Monkey's off the track back here. In that turn. The turn that gets everybody, I guess, tonight.
Looks like he saved it.
He did save it. Chaos has still got a lot to make up to be able to get up to that 6 car, and unless he just plows her into the wall and gets covered in tire from the barrier, I think the 6 Porsche here is going to have himself a nice top 2 day.
Could be, but you never know. This track has been claiming victim after victim. Most everyone survived it. Stu coming around flying the 0.5 banner.
Along with
Hollywood flying the same banner.
Both
Again.
of them wreck. Both of them wreck a little bit. That was hilarious. All right, so we'll
Wasn't it
catch Monkey coming out of the last turn this time. And that'll be a top 2 for Monkey and a good start to the playoffs there for Team Porsche. So he crosses the line second tonight at Suzuka.
We still have a lap to go, Mr. Stu.
Oh, shit. I thought T-Dubs had already finished. No, it's 1 to go presented by SKU Car. My bad.
Yeah. T-Dubs is getting there. He's coming up to the high-speed turn, which has not claimed many victims tonight, by the way. Everybody's been making it around there.
Hollywood, I don't know what he's doing.
Why are T-Dub's headlights flickering?
I think he's just doing that, saying that he's winning.
Yeah, it could be. I thought it was Toyota electrical problem.
There he is. He's flashing them again. He'll be your winner from Suzuka in the first round of the playoffs.
Good race for T-Dubs.
All right, now Monkey's finishing up his last lap.
He's still got a ways to go. Coming up on what will now be known as Hollywood Corner.
Oh, who was around there? Chaos goes around on our last lap. So that'll just solidifies Monkey's second place there. Hollywood has already finished the race. I think he slowed down so he wouldn't have to finish another lap. That cheater.
Probably. I hope they slap him with another 0.5. Dark enough, you can see the flames shooting out of everybody's pipes when they're shifting gears.
4th place is Stu, crosses a lap down, so that will finish his day. So we have 3 cars finished. As Monkey and Chaos and Rico all try to continue to finish their laps here. See, Rico, he is down 2 laps, unfortunately, but not too bad considering he had to run the rain on a naked tire.
Yep, I'm surprised it was only 2.
That's right. And just add everything I said before. Monkey, second place here for the first round of the playoffs. Good start to the playoffs there for team number 6.
That's Monkey's second place finish of the season. His best finish of the season 2 times.
That's right. Now we'll finish watching Chaos here as Rico just finished his last lap and finishes across in 6th position.
Chaos has been getting better himself. He had a 4th place last week at Spa. Never 3rd place here at Suzuka.
To be fair, with some engine troubles there from the McLaren, but nonetheless, when the sheet goes final, it will be, I think, the first podium in the GT3 series for Chaos, and it comes in the playoffs.
Fantastic.
And that's our race, folks, from Suzuka. The first round of the playoffs are officially done. Or the first race of the playoffs. This is a 3-race playoff. And most points accumulated during this playoffs. Adding your regular season playoff points will make you the winner. And right now, T-Dubs with a significant lead being the regular season champion. And now a race winner in the first race. Man, I hate to say it, but Season 1, we could see the championship be locked up after next race.
It would be very difficult for anyone to catch T-Dubs. You would almost need a plan by the other drivers to keep him from making it to the next 2 races. Which could be in the works. Not saying I heard anything, just saying it's always possible. But T-Dubs has a commanding lead. Not only did he show that he is fast, but he showed that he makes the smart track decisions tonight. He and Snowman both pitted, got off those rain tires as fast as possible, worried about the fuel problem later. Fuel saved their way through that problem to come out with dominating leads.
That's right. Here at Suzuka, we saw a technical track that rained. Next week, we have a track that where it could rain. Excuse me. We've already seen a little bit of rain in practice. It was very brief, but although it did do the rain. So, what do you think we're seeing next week at the fantasy track, Dragon Tail Gardens? Trail?
It's
Tell.
that
Oh,
Dragon Trail. Dragon Trail.
yeah.
So what I understand is that not too many of our drivers are familiar with that track. They're just now getting used to it. They're getting out there running it. They're spinning out a lot, wrecking a lot. I don't think anyone's actually got that track down together yet. So I think we're going to see what can these guys do on a track that's somewhat unknown to them. And hopefully that turns out into some good racing, some different results, some different leaders up front. I think T-Dubs will still be his regular fast self there, but we might see some other people on par, where a lot of drivers have the same skill level because they all have the track memorized about the same amount. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's very much what we're going to be looking into there at Dragon Trail. Real tricky. I want to call it the infield section. There's a lot of right-hand turns that go into a high-speed double apex turn that brings you back to the front stretch. I think that's going to be a real interesting part of the racetrack to keep your eye on. A lot of guys running off to the left side. And also the hairpin. It's a pretty quick turn. It goes down into a, hard left-hand first gear hairpin turn. And I think that's going to be another congested area, considering that everybody has about the same kind of knowledge of the track.
Yep. It's also a tricky chicane there that, yeah, I don't know if it's just maybe not suitable for the Group 3 cars, or maybe it's just a weird track design, but it's a difficult one to get through with any amount of speed.
Yeah, we had T-Dubs call it the lottery chicane, and I did the odds last night. You got about 3-2 odds of getting through there without messing something up. So.
Hmm. Yep. So it's going to be a fun race, and that'll be the second to last race of the year before we get to our finals.
There you heard it. Next week, Dragon Trail Gardens. Race 2 of the playoffs will finish off with the championship at Watkins Glen with the boot. But, yeah, so
Oh,
just two
we can
more
say
races.
goodbye to we can say goodbye to Japan this week.
That's right. We will be leaving Japan and we won't be back. We'll be going to Croatia and then New York, USA.
Yep. Spent a lot of time in Japan over here. I think Stu bought a house.
Yeah, Japan and France has been just bouncing on each side of this landmass.
Yes.
But yeah, thanks to everybody who tuned in, watched. You make it what it is. Thanks to West Higgins ORV. Thanks to SKU Car, Define Fate. All that's on YouTube. You can find SKU Car on X, or formerly Twitter, as well. Make sure you subscribe to the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. We have racing every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And tomorrow we have the NASCAR Heat 5 Ruthless Racing Pro Series taking on Atlanta. And that should be a good one. That on Sunday, that race featured a 3-wide photo finish at the line. And so I think we'll have very similar results coming up in this race tomorrow. We should see Monkey back out in the 6.
You will see me out in the 6. I am in the alternate tournament we have going on there. I'm going head to head with MJ, and I need to beat him to move ahead in the side bracket challenge that we have going on there.
That's
So
right.
I will be coming out, giving it my best.
The
And
in-season, the in-season Ruthless Regatta is very
that's
much
right.
underway.
Number 6 versus number 4
There
at
you have
Atlanta,
it.
high speed.
It's anything can happen at Atlanta. Crashes late, no caution come out, anything. So it's sort of like Daytona Talladega. It's any man's race. A lot of head-to-heads going on. We're down to the last 8 drivers in our Ruthless Regatta in-season tournament, and that'll break down to the final 4 at Talladega next week. And all the in-season tournament will finish at Dover with a head-to-head against 2 drivers who has survived throughout this 4-race in-season tournament over there in the Ruthless Racing Pro Series. But yeah, thanks for doing this with me, Monkey, and good finish there in second. And good luck tomorrow in your battle to move on in that Ruthless Regatta.
Thank you. Looks like Rico is making his return in the 62 tomorrow night,
There you have it. Looks like we have some
according to the
guys
chat.
asking for GT7 practice later. I could get behind that.
I could get behind that too. I'm pretty sure some guys want some revenge over a certain post in Discord.
All right. There you have it. I'll probably be done for that in about 30 minutes. But without further ado, make sure you tune in tomorrow. Catch me with the Pro Series. Tune in next week. We got Iowa and the 2020 Cup cars on Tuesday, and then Dragon Trail on Wednesday. So all playoff action here for the Ruthless GT3 series next couple weeks. And I'm very excited to see what Season 2 might hold whenever we finally get there.
Yes, me too.
As always, thank you, Monkey.
Thank you,
This.
Stu.
And everybody, rock on, race on, Ruthless Racing.